Hello, once again, this is Brother Teacher. I have a curious question. How many of you out there have ever dealt with a very selfish and self centered individual? Whether it be in your own family or a friend or associate, just anyone in general. I have many times. And what I mean by selfish and self centered is that they never appreciate anything and they don't know what the word reciprocity means. In other words, giving back what's given to you, on some amicable level, if you will. So here's one example. When I owned my candy store a couple years ago, for well over a decade, I had this one customer that would come into my store and he would spend the least amount of money that he possibly could because he was cheap. But he always dressed in a certain apparel because he wanted you to notice him. He always wanted to wear nice clothing, to appeal to the women and so forth, and anyone else for that matter. And so he also enjoyed, accolades. When you say, "Hey, that's a nice shirt you're having," it's a yeah, it's an Armani, this and that, that kind of person. But what happened in this one incident in my store was that he came in my store and he made the statement. Uh, yeah, I just wanted to support a black business. He said, I decided to spend with you since I was in this neighborhood. Okay. So he buys something, again, a very small purchase. And so, as is my custom, I often give, not incentives, but I give out, tokens of gratitude sometimes to my loyal customers, but he's not one of those. But I handed him a pack of mints. And he said, "What's this?" And I say, "Well, it's for you." I said, "I just decided to give you a pack of mints." And he looked at the mints and he said, "I don't like these. Can I have a pack of Hall's cough drops instead?" And there was a certain feeling that went right through me when he made that statement. But bear in mind, I already knew what type of individual he was, but when he took it to that level, it made me not like his presence at all anymore, from that instance. But I did indeed go ahead and give him the Hall's cough drops, but I treated him with a long handled spoon thereafter. But anyway, there have been other instances, and I'm sure you probably can attest to this as well, where people tell you that they want something specific for their birthday. Now, I'm not talking about your wife, someone who is intimate with you on that level, who lives in the home with you, or even your children maybe, but distant relatives or friends that might have birthdays coming up, or a woman who has a girlfriend, girl, I want this new pair of shoes, or I want this certain type of purse, and I want this necklace, and it costs $500 or $1,000. I'm gonna buy me a ring at the jeweler down the street, and I hope my boo gets it for me for my birthday or my anniversary or what have you. But I'm from the old school, and I hope some of you are from the old school that's listening to what I'm saying. I feel like this. You should be appreciative for whatever anyone does for you because they don't have to do anything. Really, that's the rule of life, the law of life. No one has to give you anything. No one has to pay you any attention. No one has to give you any accolades. They don't even have to speak to you if they don't want to. But oftentimes I've seen children who are spoiled by their parents when their parent do not give them the Christmas gift that they wanted or the birthday gift that they want. They actually become angry. They throw a tantrum. They poke their lips out. They stomp away. And I'm talking about teenagers too, not 1 and 2 year olds. Okay. And even adults do this type of ranting about and this behavior, which I think is very ridiculous and it's very juvenile. But anyway, I feel again, and I'm going to conclude it with this. Anytime you give someone something that they don't appreciate and then they want to ask you for the receipt so they can go buy something different, or they want to tell you that it's not what they like, I wish you would have told me, and I wish you would have given me something else, then something's wrong with that individual. Hold 1 second, please. All right. Something popped up on my screen for a second. But anyway, anytime you give someone something that they don't appreciate and they want to say that they want something else because they think they're, all that, or they're better than that, whatever you got them, then you need to distance yourself from that individual or those individuals, or you need to stop giving them anything, period. And you need to have a realistic, upfront, 100% conversation with them and pull them over to the side by yourself, you and that individual, and say, listen, I gave you what I wanted to give you out of my heart. And if you're not happy or satisfied with it, then I can choose not to give you anything in the future. It's just that simple. What is your take on this subject? In the comment section below. This is Brother Teacher. Yahweh love you as always, and I love you. So long.